Hey guys, Lech here. Quick video to show you how to install the simple Glacier Bay toilet, or really any type of toilet. We're going to start with assembly of the toilet and then show you guys how to install it using a wax ring. Since our flange is good here, we can connect the screws to it. We don't need to replace it, but let's say your flange is damaged or you don't have one, you can use a Danko Hydro seat. I have a video how to install that as well. I'll put a link below. But the simple way of doing it is just dropping a wax ring on there and putting the toilet on it. But anyway, first with assembly, you want to connect the top to the bottom, and these two screws should already be installed. If not, you got to install them. You have a seal on this end and a seal on the inside where the screws are. Make sure it's tight so nothing leaks. We remove these pieces to tighten it to the bottom. Sometimes it could be like plastic knobs. There's all different ones. In this case, it's these. We gotta install this seal. And now we're dropping this right on here. So most times when you have leaks with toilets around here, it's because the screws are not tightened evenly. So you just gotta make sure that they're tightened evenly on both sides when installing this. And you can always adjust this and tighten it up if you ever see a leak down here, which we'll test for later. So you basically want to be level, and you're basically going flush over here. So this is snug, as you guys can see right now, it's not level yet. We're going to tighten down till it hits the bottom. And you can push it down. That will help you tighten it easier. So the top is installed. Also, if you guys take a peek, all this assembly is already completed. Sometimes you might have to install the handle, which basically you just loosen this screw here, pop this through, connect the chain to the bottom so it can lift the drain. So that's for that piece. But I have a more detailed video on another toilet as well if you want to do the whole setup of all this. So now actually installing the toilet right to the floor. Our wax ring is basically gonna sit against this piece right here. So we're gonna set up our screws. And basically you're looking where your holes are on the toilet. Our flange screws will slide in right in here. There's always, it might be a little dirty or covered up, but there's a little space to slide this through. I'm going to just line these up. Same with this one. And sometimes they give you plastic spacers to hold this in place. I don't see any with this kit. So hopefully we'll be able to make it work just like that. We're gonna drop our wax ring. Sometimes if a thin one is not enough, they sell bigger ones, but usually with the toilet, a thin one comes. You can get one that's twice as thick if you need more elevation. But this one is sticking over the floor, so we should be good here. And now we're just gonna drop our toilet right on top of the screws. So, little problem guys, looks like our screws are not long enough. I'm gonna see if I can grab them and lift them. But if not, we're gonna have to get the extension kit. So basically a bigger set. As you guys can see, I'm pulling the screw up. We need to be at least half an inch to an inch over so we can tighten it down. Yeah. Alright guys, so we got the longer bolts. This is basically the set you need, and this is a snap off. There's three spots to actually snap off if you need it shorter or you want to keep it longer. And this came with the plastic tabs I told you. And then we got the extra thick wax ring. So we can pop this guy in already now. Or first we'll do the bolts actually. These plastic holders just make your job that much easier. So same as I showed you guys before, into the tab opening. And then this will lock in here. Push the plastic down so it can hold it for you. Wax ring. Sit right in here. And then toilet will crush it and get a nice seal on it. Make sure your surface is clean. Line it up.
Did you feel like that smashed that ring or no?
Huh?
Did you feel like it smashed that ring?
Yeah, I felt a little pressure. If you have a little wobble, that's fine. You're gonna tighten this down, and then you're gonna silicone all around it anyway. So we're gonna get our bolts on, then we can snap with the excess. Line up your toilet, make sure you're even as you want it. You can use a wrench, tighten it. Make it snug, but don't over tighten because you don't want to snap the ceramic bowl. I'm not going to snap this off yet. I'm going to save that for the end in case we still need to remove it for any reason whatsoever. Snap them off right at the end. You basically just grab a plier, bend it to the side and breaks off. Connect our water line. Once you hear that click, it's good. That's a new, like this twist and click design. Basically, once you hear the click, you're fully connected. And now the water line. You don't need any Teflon tape here because you have a rubber gasket in here. Tighten it up. Once it gets pretty snug, I'm gonna give it another half turn and you are good. The rubber is gonna hold a nice seal. There you go. Now we can turn on the water and actually test it for any leaks before we finish putting the bowl on and so on. So go for it. Water, yay. And basically you want to check for leaks when your connection here, and if anything under here, like I told you, if it wasn't even. But since we are touching this line here pretty even, it's sitting snug on it, so there should be none, which I don't see so far. Once this fill up, we'll give it a couple flushes, make sure no water is leaking out here, and if it's not, then we can seal this up with silicone. But for now, we'll just assemble the seat and wait. I'm just gonna, oh, okay. So guys, I actually found the kit, the original kit, since we replaced it. You want these plastic washers under the metal one for protection, but also so you can snap these covers on. So I'm gonna pop this off and redo it. This side down, pop it on, and then we put our washer on, and then we tighten it. Then when you fully tighten it, you break up the excess, and then this will snap on and cover it. Make it nice and pretty. This toilet's all good now. Seat cover, very simple. couple tabs you pop open here. I'm gonna pop our plastic bolts right through. Line it up. Washer. And all you do is hand tighten this from the bottom. You can actually grab a flathead screwdriver and from the top. Be lined up. Click these shut. And our toilet's ready. All we need is our cover. And that's it, guys. It works. No leaks. Everything looks good. All we gotta do is silicone it. We're gonna silicone it when we silicone the sink we just installed. And we did a video on this install as well as the video on the shower and the tiles and so on. Plus we have lots of other home renovation, how-to videos on fixing stuff up. So check out my channel, guys. Thank you for watching. Questions, comments below, please. Please subscribe, give me a thumbs up. Have a great day.